Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm up in the Highlands of Scotland. Look at that behind me, absolutely beautiful. I'm up in Applecross. I've heard this is a really scary drive, so yeah, I'm going to go up Applecross. Just no plans where I'm going, just going to explore and then wild camp for the night. Join me. Guys, look at that, absolutely stunning. I'm at the top of Applecross Road, Bielek na Bar, 626 metres above sea level. What a day and what a view. Right, onwards with the journey. Don't know if you can see, there in the distance is a cairn. It's only a 10-minute walk from the second viewpoint. Yeah, I'm going to take a wee walk over to the cairn. Not got my hiking boots on, so hopefully I don't get muddy. Let's go, cairn. I have my rock. What an absolutely beautiful day up here. If it wasn't so rocky, I'd try and find a pitch, but yeah, it's so peaceful up here, just the wind. The sun is shining. I'm just going to take 5 minutes here, relax, before I start driving again. But yeah, as I said, there's little piles of stones everywhere, little cairns. But the view I've got is absolutely stunning. The camera probably won't do it justice. You can just see lots of different, like it's locks, little tiny lockings, as far as I can see, and then it's out to the sea. Right, onwards with the journey. I think I'm about halfway to Applecross. Yeah, halfway to Applecross, and I think the rest of this section is downhill. Yeah, it's still quite dodgy, so yeah, I'll cut off this camera in a minute when I can. It's passing places all the way along here. I'm going to need to stop to get a passing place now to turn this camera off, because I need to lean forward and somebody's just pulled into the passing place. Right, road's clear ahead, I'll bring you back. Try not to go off the side of the cliff. Alright guys, so I eventually made it. I'm in Applecross. There's a little inn, there's a little burger van, so I stopped. Sausage and chips, £10. That was okay considering, but yeah, the view behind me is amazing. So I'm going to go to a place called Shield Egg. Someone in the live chat on my live stream told me, yeah, there's lots of good places to camp in Shield Egg. So yeah, I'm going to be going along the North Coast 500 route, up the North Coast 500 route. It's going to be busy, but yeah, looking forward to seeing the North Coast 500 route and getting to Shield Egg and getting set up for the night. Main concern is getting set up before it's dark. It's about 4 o'clock now, sun's still shining, it's a beautiful day, but I think the sun's starting to go down about 8:30, 9 o'clock these days, so yeah, bit of exploring, get set up for the night. I'll try and turn these round. And yeah, up there, that's where the inn is. The little burger van, so yeah. Back to the car. And on to Shield Egg, up the North Coast 500. I just want to get settled for the night and drink my buckfast. As beautiful as this is. Over that way. And over that way. Right, back to driving. See you in a bit. On the way to Shield Egg, I found this amazing bay. But there's big signs before you come into the bay. Military bylaws apply. No drones, no fires, and yeah, there's a lot of evidence of like animal activity. Don't know if it's cow prints or deer prints. Give me a second and I'll show you. Turn this camera around. Is that deer or cow prints everywhere? But yeah, absolute stunning bay and almost deserted. But onwards we go. I think it's actually a military radar station or something. That's where the military bylaws come in. It's a little building further up and it's got like the little radar thing on the top of it. But yeah, stunning day. Stunning beach just to spend the day in, but yeah, too many bylaws and stuff. And I could probably get away with camping a fire, just dig a hole in the sand. But yeah, don't want to be interrupted. Want a quiet night. Plus I noticed there was a couple of dog walkers. And you know I hate dog walkers. Right, onwards up the North Coast 500. See where this road takes us. Alright guys, still struggling to find a place to camp. It might need to be a roadside camp, but look at that behind me. That's the mountains in Torridon, Loch Torridon we're at. But yeah, time is getting on, so it might need to be just a quick and easy by the roadside. You know, I'm not a massive fan of it, but the views here are stunning. Even a roadside camp is beautiful. This'll do. I'm on a bit of a slant, I'm by the road, but what a view. Right, time to get the tent set up and get the buckfast out. Right guys, so this is the setup. I've got out the crua duo with me. Thankfully it's not going to rain tonight. I still haven't seam sealed it. And yeah, I can't get any of the pegs in properly, so I've had to use a tyre iron and an axe to hold out this front sort of vestibule area. The rest of it is a dome tent, but the front of it, the vestibule area, has to be pulled out. I'll give you a closer look. Midge net on, because the midges are out in force. Well, it's not too bad, right? Never mind my junk. But yeah, little table. I have Carn's Gone Wild and Outdoor Gear Essentials. Check them both out. My little chair. And this is what I've had to use. A tyre iron, some rocks. And here is an axe, because I can't get any of the pegs in. Said the pegs are barely in. Pegs and rocks. But it's not supposed to be windy tonight. And yeah, what an amazing view. My little tent. I've got my disposable fire pit, so I think it's got a little hole in it. But if I put it over the top of that, it shouldn't matter. But yeah, the midgie net's on. I've been in worse midgie places, but yeah, it's just, they're starting to annoy me a little bit. But yeah, just need to set up the inside of the tent. Foam roll mat, ULA, and just my usual sleeping bag, my Saliba -9. So yeah, I'll put that in. But what I might do is put something at the bottom underneath my roll mat to level it out. Just as you can see, it is on a bit of a slope, so I'll need to sleep with my head upwards. and then prop something up, try and level it out. I've put a tarp up from one tree to the other, just for a bit of privacy. As I said, it is beside the road, but what a cracking spot, and there's not been many cars going by. Over there, that's the mountains of Torridon. Can't remember the name. I think possibly that one, Ben Eager. Some motorbikes going by on the road. But yeah, that's my little setup. The fire, I've just noticed my fireplace has a hole in it. But yeah, underneath there's, somebody's already had a fire pit there, so just hard rock. So yeah, this is my little spot for tonight. Sit here, watch the sun go down. What more do you want? I'll bring you back when I'm on to the Buckfast and the fire started. And I still have duct tape from that rainy camp in the Galloway forest. But yeah, I'm going to need to lift this up because yeah, I'm on a slant. Right guys, the midges are starting to get crazy. So round 2 with the £1 fire logs. If you watched the last video, this took absolute ages to light. I don't know if they're damp, but yeah, I'm putting it on top of my disposable fire pit. Last time I just had it on the damp floor, so maybe that was a factor. Also, I've got some wood with me, I've got another bag in the car, so we should be good for a fire tonight. Need to try something to get rid of these midges. Right, let's get this fire log started. Yeah, well last time it didn't light as good as this, so yeah, I think I probably just had it on the damp floor, but let's wait and see. Guys, what can get better than that view? Seriously, what can get better than that view? Sitting out here with your tent, little chair. I'll tell you what can get better than that view. That view with a bottle of Buckfast in your hand. I probably said it 10-20 times already, but yeah, absolutely stunning scenery. The midges have more or less gone now. It's just about to get dark. Midges have more or less gone, and the temperature is, it's 11.9 degrees. But feeling a little bit chilly, so I put my thermal top on. Obviously got the fire going. Yeah, so the midges have gone. Starting to hear sheep from somewhere, as long as it's no cows. For those of you who watch the channel, no, I don't like cows. Cows coming near my campsite is a big no-no. But yeah, I've set up my GoPro. Hopefully I get some good footage of the light over the mountains, the reflection on the lock. Somebody will pull me up for that. But yeah, I think I mentioned in the earlier clip, the mountain in front of me was Ben Eager. That's wrong, it's Ben Allegan, I think. I don't really know the Munros in the mountains, but yeah, they're stunning. That's all I know, it's stunning. I just said that there's no cars going by in the road. There's been no cars going by in that road for about half an hour now. I think I hear one going by. The usual, as soon as you start filming. And there's a little cattle grid. It sounds like somebody's farting every time a car goes by over the cattle grid. But I said I've got the screen up, so yeah, I can dance a bit naked here if I want. There is a few spots further up the road. I can see some camper vans, and yeah, further down that way. And it sounds weird because voice voices carry at night. The voices sound quite close, but it's about a kilometre that way. There's a camper van. I think he's got a fire as well. But yeah, I know sometimes I always say people camp by the side of the road, blah blah blah, this and that. But yeah, this is good, apart from the cars going by. And as I said, always said I'd never do the North Coast 500, too many tourists, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. Right, I'll bring you back later, when it's dark probably. I'm going to get tanned into this bottle of Buckfast. Bye for now. Right guys, it's about 11:30 at night now. Yeah, just sat enjoying the view. Although it's dark now, the stars are out. It is absolutely amazing. My phone can't do it justice. I've been trying for the last 15-20 minutes, messing about with settings on my phone. It's a Samsung A54. Just can't get a decent picture of the stars. But yeah, maybe I'll upgrade my phone soon so I can get pictures of the stars. I know iPhones are good at getting pictures of the stars. But yeah, I wish I could show you a picture of the stars. I'm not really looking forward to sleeping in that tent because I know it's on a downward slope. So I'm going to need to try and level up, maybe put some clothes or something under my roll mat at the bottom end. So I know I'm probably going to slide down, but after this Buckfast and a few whiskies, I probably won't care. I know I've said in previous videos I'm not a fan of roadside camping, but it's been not too bad tonight. For the last maybe 2 hours, there's not been a car going by. There is a camper van which is a couple of 100 metres down that way, and I think there's another camper van maybe about, I don't know, a few 100 metres other way. But I think they were all asleep. They did have a fire, which I seen earlier on tonight. The smoke was belching over the lock. But everything's been quiet now. It's just me listening quietly to rock set and drinking my wine. But yeah, I've got this lantern with me, Claris CL2. I keep saying I'm going to do a review on it. I will do a review on it. It's a brilliant lantern. The light I'm using just now is my old bivvy light. The trusty bivvy light. I've had this for years. In fact, you can hear people now. I've just said they've went to bed. They've not. So yeah, that's the only bad thing. But yeah, I done a live earlier on tonight, just for about 15-20 minutes. Because surprisingly I get a really good reception on my phone here. Which is good because I like to phone my son every night just before I go to bed. So I'm going to give him a call in a wee minute. Xander, if you're watching this, love you. But yeah, next time I bring you back, it'll probably be in the morning. It's been a crazy experience. The North Coast 500, always hated the sound of the North Coast 500, but yeah, the views have been amazing, especially up in the Applecross, up in the road through the mountains. I think I got some GoPro footage. But yeah, I'll bring you back in the morning before my words start getting too slurred. They're getting a bit slurred just now. But yeah, I'll bring you back in the morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Look at that behind me. Beautiful to wake up to. But with Scotland, you've got the good, the bad and ugly. It is absolutely teeming with midges. They're attacking me. I can see them all out. I don't know if it's coming up in camera, but yeah, the midges are attacking me. So just went to have a cup of tea there, boiled my water, realised I've forgotten sugar. I can't have tea without sugar. Oh my god, they're literally everywhere. My hands are all bit already. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to go. So the car's all about 50 metres away. I'm going to go sit in the car. My tent is actually wet on the outside and on the inside, purely through condensation. I'll give you a look around in a minute, but yeah, if this is the last of the video, I'm maybe going to drive into the town soon, get a cup of tea, cup of hot chocolate there, because I need my hot brew in the morning. Fucking midges are insane. Right, I'm going to need to go before I get bit. I'll show you how wet my tent is. I said I've been out in bloody torrential rainstorms. In the morning my tent has been drier, but purely with condensation. My tent inside, it's a single skin tent, and outside it's really wet. Right, I'll bring you back. Midges! You can actually see it is soaking. Ideally, I don't want to be packing this up wet. So that front part is absolutely soaking. In here, the condensation. I say the condensation inside was just as bad. I did have that vent open and that side vent open as well. But yeah. So, if this is the last of the video, thanks very much. Give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Right guys, as always, leave no trace. This is where my tent was last night. My disposable fire pit was there. None of those are my ashes, that was already there. My ashes were thrown over the side.